chicken pot pie. That's what we're cooking right here on Cooking with MarVNation. I'm Marvin Howard. See you in a minute.
Boy
Yeah, 8732, what it do, nigga?
That's right, keep clapping, y'all.
Keep me, I got you, homie.
Playing with us, turn it up. Let's go get it, G.
Let's
You know
get
we
it.
trap all day, we play all night. This is the life of a,
Good evening. What's happening, MarVNation? What's happening? Marvin Howard here, and we're cooking with MarVNation. What are we cooking today? Homemade chicken pot pie. I'm not talking about the stuff that you get at Boston Market. I'm not just talking about the stuff that you would get at any regular store, Perkins or Cracker Barrel. I'm talking about homemade. I'm talking about back in the day, you know, when you were watching cartoons and Sesame Street and stuff like that as a kid, and your mom and daddy was in there making this homemade chicken pot pie. That's what I'm talking about here. Okay, what you will need to make your chicken pot pie, and I'm throwing it at you guys, okay? You're going to need at least 4 cans of cream of chicken soup. You're going to need 6 cups of flour, 2 packages of yeast, and 1 cup of sugar. So I'll show you just a little bit of what's going on. And that's some of the dough there. Well, that's the dough right there, to be specific. Also, you're going to need some vegetables. My preference is to get fresh vegetables, but we're going to cheat today, so we're going to do some frozen vegetables and try to hook it up. And of course, what we do is we take the whole baked chicken, we bake it, and my lovely wife is actually piecing it out now, putting it in a bowl. Say hi.
Hi.
Alrighty. Alright, and we also have some of the juice as well that we've saved to make sure that the chicken stays moist. So that's what consists of inside the chicken pot pie is the cream of chicken, the vegetables, and of course the chicken. Did I say that right? Chicken, yeah. Okay. Well, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Some of you all that went to high school and grammar school with me know. Yeah, Marvin get confused sometimes. Alright, so we'll be back in a minute, and you're going to see the rest of the process happen.
What did you say? You don't want them to see you, Grace?
Nice try. I already heard the button start, so you ain't you didn't get me with that one. But anyway, so I got my vegetables over here. I got them getting ready to start cooking. Now in here, this is my this is the cream of chicken soup that we're mixing right now. Let's get a close up with it. Make sure I don't want them to see me like here. Put it back up. I want to see them have me just move my arm like this, and then they cut the film, and it's like another black man's hand stirring the soup here. It's supposed to be 1 can of water to each cup of soup. So as far as the consistency is concerned, so because you don't want it definitely don't want it too soupy, and you definitely don't want it like thick like that. So I'm about to fill this up a little water.
It's boiling.
With a little water, and you gotta want to turn it down just a little bit. And get your stir on. Because then what's gonna happen after that is that I'm taking the vegetables and the soup here, and I'm gonna put it in this bowl here, where we're gonna mix it up. That's it. The inside of your pie. The filling, as we like to call it, filling. So while I'm getting this done, you follow me over here real quick. My wife Judy has already poked the holes in the dough. And what's left over here, when we put the topping on it, it's gonna be split. It's gonna be one side here, one side with dough here, another side dough with dough on the other side, I should say. And what we'll do is we'll roll up the dough, and we'll put them like a little floret, like right there, right there in the middle.
Why don't you show them after it's done?
I will, but you know, everything is, you know, I just want to be thorough with my views. I want to be thorough.
You already started?
Yeah.
Cool beans. All right, we're back. So, got my new cameraman. Well, actually, my old cameraman back again.
Yep.
My man Antoine. You're doing this thing. How you been, man?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Since, you know, brother's on low budget, ain't got zero budget, so instead, him getting paid, he gonna eat. So, we gonna do it like that. All right. So I got the cream of chicken soup. It's pretty much done. Okay. And then my vegetables. So what I'm gonna do with the vegetables, I'm gonna let that go ahead and simmer a little bit. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna take the vegetables here, and I'm put in the colander. Get rid of the water. Get rid of the water. It's always good to have a spoon or something. Make sure you get all the veggies out. Got to have the nourishments. Got to have the veggies. Got to have the veggies. Like so. And what we do is bring it back over here to where all our portioned out chicken is, and we pour it in like so. That's a lot of veggies. You know what? I might just scoop in just a little bit of, keep a little bit of them. Like so, I'm gonna just put that here. You ain't gotta follow me with that. We'll wait and see. In the meanwhile, I got my soup, as my wife says, sopa, and we attempt to put this right in like so, along with the chicken and the veggies. I'm gonna put some good light there for you, Will.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool, cool, cool. Try to kind of mix it up a little bit so everything gets all the it's all nice and mixture. Okay. You know what I mean. Stand together. And I'm gonna point something out to y'all. As far as the ones that have been inboxing me on Facebook saying, man, you need to stop putting all the food stuff on your page, and you know, who cares about it? Well, I do. I like food. And, you know, I know the game is on right now. I didn't watch too much of basketball when, you know, the last time I watched it was really deep was when Jordan was still playing. I'm talking about early Jordan. I ain't talking about Jordan that was only blocking shots for the Wizards, but, you know, was kind of winded, you know what I mean? Kind of like me playing basketball on a regular if that was me. Just letting y'all know, you know, I do what I do, and if you don't like it, you know, you delete me off your page. Just, you know, you can delete me. That's cool. I ain't gonna be upset. But I got plenty of people that love, you know, what I'm doing. But shouts out to all my HOC people, West Side, you know, Hillcrest people. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix 7. I don't know why you changed your name. You just became some kind of Prince fan, didn't you? DJ SA. All this time I didn't know it meant Sean Adams. DJ SA. Sean Adams. I'm like, why did he pick that name? Anyway. Alright, so we got the mixture mixed up. So what we're going to do now is take it and apply it into the our crust. Like so. All this sitting there. Big shout out to all my peoples out there at Brown College too. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you guys in so long.
Yeah, I know they graduated, right?
Yeah, I know. JJ graduated. I know everybody graduated.
Yeah, everyone's graduated now.
Yeah, so I'm glad everybody's doing what they're doing. Yeah. What's Nick doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's probably getting high somewhere. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. My doggone Tourette's. My Tourette's is acted up. Big shout out to you, Nick, because I know you're still on my page. I don't want him to be like, dude, he said me I was getting high. He was right. So, at any rate, we do that just like that. How's that look, sweetheart?
Looks okay.
Looks okay? All right. We're back in a minute so we can get the crust put on top. That's going to be my wife's thing there. So we'll be back in a minute.
All right.
All right. So we back. So my lovely wife here is putting on the top like so. Now what she's doing is she's taking one side of the crust, putting one side of the crust on there. And then she's going to put the other side on. And I know some of you all are wondering, and I'll help her out a little bit. So we're going to take it and rip the edges off.
Soda and put it in the oven.
That's the daughter-in-law. Waiting to see what time we're gonna eat. And don't worry, I would do the same thing too. You know, I'm just trying to figure it out. All right. So what my wife did here is she rolls up the pieces, and we apply them like so. That's why the middle was cut off like that. Doing the same thing. It'll look like so. You can do them pretty much any size you want, just as long as you fill them in. What's one a little too big? Let's see. Okay. This one's a little too big. Now that she's got like me, this is the complete. This is of it being completed. We're just gonna pop this in the oven like so. And I'm gonna do 400. We'll do 400 back. Okay. Put in 400 and it'll cook for about 45 minutes to an hour, something to that effect. Because everything basically, really your dough is what you want to, for it to bake. We pre-baked the bottom part, so the other part of it, the top part of the crust is pretty much what it needs to be done, because the vegetables already done, the chicken's already done, and the sauce, your filling is already done. So really, it's just about trying to get the top done and let it bake in. So be about 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll check back in about 45 minutes on that one. Get our taste test on, so you'll see it's in there. All right, and we back. Let's see. Oops. And there we go. With the finished product, as you can see, it's a little darker than what I wanted, but you want to make sure the crust is done. Something that I didn't do before when I originally put it in is that I didn't put enough butter on it, on top of the crust, so it has a tendency to get darker. But nonetheless, we got the finished product here, and man, there you go. Oh, Sandra Eileen, Sandra Eileen. I wanted to make sure that I got your name out. It's okay, boo. You put on whatever food things you want to put on my page. It's cool. You know, I just don't like it when it's all flooded with everything. That's the one thing I don't like about Facebook, when people say, you know, I'm so glad that, and somehow, you know, my Facebook family understands that I don't like all those, you know, catch you with all those, I threw a pillow at you, and, you know, I just hit you with a Facebook ring, and all that other crazy stuff. I am so glad. And then y'all get down to pokes. I get poked all the time. That didn't sound right. I get Facebook poked all the time. So, Latisse, you know who I'm talking to. Lauren Gardner, you know who I'm talking to. And I'm just putting everybody on blast. And I'm a ruthless summer gun. But here's the finished product. And, man, we're going to dig into this in a minute. So, we going to kitchen real quick.
No, it's good. It's good.
Peace, bitches.